Professor Dave, a supposed flat earth debunker. And this guy, of course, is on the payroll without a shadow of a doubt. He's paid to do what he does. And that's to conceal the truth of the flat earth, the biblical, God-created flat earth. And those that have constructed the heliocentric Big Bang lie system, they have created many stumbling blocks, but we all know the foundation of the flat earth truth is water. Water seeks its level, and of course, we can see too far. These two foundational facts completely destroy the globe earth lie. And again, water always finds its level when at rest.
I want to show you how to make and use a water level. You're going to need some kind of tool for long-range leveling. Fill the whole arrangement with water. Let's just say the water level's here for a minute. That water will flow down through the hose, and wherever the water appears in the other clear tubing, you know you've got a level point. This is because the fact that water always seeks its own level, and it's always 100% accurate. And it's always 100% accurate.
I'm going to have some water in this painting. I love water. And water is always level. If it's still water, it's always level.
And deep down inside, people know this as a fact when it comes to water. But again, these stumbling blocks, such as Professor Dave, as you see here, this is more like it with this nice hat that he's wearing, are these lies, where the sun doesn't set for months in supposedly Antarctica. And you see here during one of his presentations, he makes mention of the local sun, the flat earth local sun, and the supposed illumination of the entire ice wall at once. And we'll get into that right now.
When in reality, there are long periods of time in Antarctica where the sun never sets. Since your dinky little sun can never illuminate this entire fantasy ice wall at once, this completely obliterates your model.
And obviously they're trying desperately to conceal the truth of God's created flat earth. Now let's take a look at this footage here. As always, liars can't keep their lies straight.
It's the middle of summer. You can check the time, it's just after 12 o'clock.
Now he just showed his watch. Let's back up here a little bit. Now here's his wristwatch. What I mentioned before is a model actually of the flat earth, the sun and the moon as a circle above in the magnetic north. The North Pole, the center of the flat earth, which dictates the sun and the moon. With this doctored footage is he's showing the supposed midnight sun. Now here's the problem. Look behind him.
12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock midnight though.
You see that mountain in the back. You see a little amount of snow in a couple areas here. Now you're going to see the same mountain full of snow. Let's take a look at it right here. So he's showing us, again, the clock, the time, and now you're going to see a completely different video. Here's the same mountain covered with snow at a different time. So it's very disingenuous to show his watch like he's going to count down and do this time lapse of the supposed 24-hour sun in Antarctica while doing it at a different time. And of course, this is due to video editing, which we'll get into right now. Let's look at the footage and pay attention to those clouds. A very important aspect, as again, this is supposedly a 24-hour time lapse circling around the perimeter of Antarctica. And even that sun, this is doctored footage, and when this concludes, it's going to be without a shadow of a doubt proven as nothing but manipulation, nothing more than lies. Again, why would they need to do this if this is really happening as far as faking the footage? And I'm just going to let it play all the way through. And we'll see towards the end, right here, where they're basically outed. And it's coming up right about now. Look at the clouds right here. Okay? These are the same clouds at the start of the footage that was presented. And here's a side by side. Okay? They're the same exact clouds. So again, foundationally, liars can't keep their lies straight. The truth always comes out in the end. And again, this is 100% busted. You know, and again, when it comes down to it, when I first played this video, and you see him showing his watch, and there's no snow on the mountaintop, and it's like he's doing a countdown right here. Just like NASA aboard the supposed ISS, everything they're doing, nothing's legit. And this is basically debunking the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. Again, when it comes down to water 6 level, we can see too far, and everything after the fact is lies stacked upon lies, stacked upon lies, as I just showed when it comes to this bogus footage. Why would you need to doctor this? Why don't you do a real time lapse? Because you can't. Because there is no 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
When in reality, there are long periods of time in Antarctica where the sun never sets. Since your dinky little sun can never illuminate this entire fantasy ice wall at once, this completely obliterates your model.
Day after day, the man with the foolish grin is keeping perfectly still, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning around. I'm just sitting here watching the